Good evening, everyone. We will begin the evening service at the Miroku Association headquarters, expressing our gratitude to God and Meishu-sama for the permission and protection granted us while participating today in God's divine plan of constructing a paradise on this earth. Let us pray together the Amatsu-Norito, the prayer of heaven, followed by the Miroku Prayer. Please stand. Taka amahara ni kamuzumarimasu kamurogi kamuromi no mikoto mochite sume miyoya kamu izanagi no mikoto tsukushi no himuka no tachihana no odo no ahagi harani Misogi harai tamu toki ni narimaseru. Harai dono o kamitachi. Moro moro no magagoto tsumi kegare o. Harai tamae kiyome tamae tomao sukoto no yoshio. Amatsu-kami kunitsu-kami yao yorozu no kami tachi tomo ni ame no fuchi koma no mimi furita tete kikoshimese to kashikomi momosu. Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Oshie miyoya nushi no kami mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Oshie miyoya nushi no kami mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Kam nagara tamachi haemase. Kam nagara tamachi haemase. Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truth given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized, with health, peace, and prosperity, a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan. Please be seated for group Johrei. May the Meishu-sama bless you. Teaching for this evening is entitled Truth, Virtue, and Beauty from Daily Inspirations, page 31. By teaching truth, virtuous living, and the enjoyment of beauty, I guide people to the pathway of heaven. Truth is the way, virtue is the deed, and beauty is the heart. I'm helping others to live these ideals. Truth gives birth to goodness and creates a virtuous heart. Goodness manifests as beauty. Let all seekers know this. Paradise on earth, the creation of which is our goal, is a world where truth, virtue, and beauty are expressed in perfect form. Truth, of course, means that which is true. It is the ultimate reality, the right state of a thing without any impurity or opacity, with no aberration. Virtue, the opposite of vice, is the product of a belief in God, who is truth. The atheistic denial of such a belief is the position material science takes as its basis. With respect to beauty, while it is true that the progress of civilization has increased elements of beauty a great deal, the majority of people cannot always partake of them. It is only the privileged classes who are blessed with beautiful clothes, delicious foods, and stately residences, while the rest of humanity can barely manage to stay alive. The modern age is heaven for the wealthy, while it is hell for the poor. If this great fault underlying our present civilization can be corrected, giving all an equal opportunity for happiness, then we will be living a truly civilized world. We believe it is the mission of our organization to help create such a world. Rejoice, for the time has come when this dream will soon become a reality on this very planet. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining the evening service of the Miroku Association headquarters, and thank you also for joining us in prayers for world peace. This evening, I want to share with you the faith experience of Odavia Naftal. She's from Maputo, Mozambique. Odavia, who is now a Johrei member, gives service at the Central Johrei Center. The faith experience that she wishes to share with us is related to expressing gratitude in any circumstances. Since her youth, Odavia suffered from cramps and sharp pains in her abdomen. The pain was so intense that she couldn't get out of bed. In hospitals, they prescribed medications to alleviate the pain, where thereupon they suggested for her instead to seek traditional folk healers to solve her problem. When she commented on the sharp pains she felt, the doctors did not diagnose anything. Since then, during her menstrual cycle, she was always forced to take several pills to cope with the pain. When she joined our church and started receiving Johrei, the cramps subsided considerably. However, in February of 2021, her pains intensified. In addition to the sharp pains, she had pain in her spine and couldn't walk. At that time, she was able to receive Johrei from her husband, which helped her a lot and allowed Odavia to go to the hospital. After some tests, her doctor said that she had polycystic ovary syndrome, which meant she had multiple cysts in her ovary, which could lead to problems of her getting pregnant. The doctor prescribed a medication for her to take for 3 months, but according to the doctor, it would only reduce the size of the cysts, warning that with time, they could grow again. The diagnosis worried Odavia's family a lot. Upon learning of the situation, Odavia's sister-in-law advised her to come to the church to speak with a missionary who listened attentively and guided her to receive 10 Johrei, or at least 1 hour of Johrei every day. Also to express gratitude for the purification with a donation of gratitude, and intensify performing our basic practice of faith. Odavia made an effort to come to the church at least 3 times a week to receive Johrei, made cleaning dedications, and materialized daily donations of gratitude. As a regular visitor, not a member yet at that point, Odavia made the commitment to dedicate for the divine work, making other people happy, and made efforts to be able to do the donation for receiving the Ohikari. Odavia's sister-in-law always called her to accompany her on her committed days of giving service as a vehicle for Odavia to gain strength to continue receiving Johrei. Gradually, the cramps and sharp pains subsided. After 3 months of medical follow-up, Odavia was guided to challenge herself, which consisted of intensifying receiving Johrei without taking any medication for some time, in order for herself to see the results. So it was that for 30 days, Odavia received more than 10 Johrei a day in the church, which were intensified by receiving long sessions of Johrei at home. Whenever Odavia received the Johrei, she felt heat and mild pain in her abdomen, especially on the left side, where more ovarian cysts had been diagnosed. With this practice, she gained permission to receive an amount of money from her husband, with which she concluded her special donation, receiving the sacred focal point Ohikari on July of 2021, thanks to God and Meishu-sama. Thus, every time she couldn't go to the church, she would channel self-Johrei. On July 30, 2021, she went to the hospital for an ultrasound, which to her surprise did not show any cysts. The doctor was amazed and called another doctor to confirm the results. Thanks to the Supreme God and Meishu-sama, Odavia is now completely healed. For this blessing received, she materialized another special donation of gratitude. She learned that when we surrender to God and follow the guidelines received from our ministers, our lives are indeed transformed. She's now part of a group that provides assistance to other members, and she's personally responsible for the care of one family. Odavia is thankful to the Supreme God, Meishu-sama, and her ancestors for the strength she received and for the permission to walk and serve on this path of salvation. Thank you very much for listening to this faith experience, for joining our evening service. Wish a very blessed evening. With this concludes our evening service.